My
I don't
chat
know.
asked me, what's better, Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad?
Breaking Bad. Yeah, for sure it's better. Better Call Saul, not a bad show. It's a solid show. But Breaking Bad is better. You liked it more than Breaking Bad?
Yeah, I do too.
I can explain why. Oh, Kyle too. Okay, I didn't know. What's your reasoning?
Breaking Bad I can't rewatch because there are certain characters and certain plot turns that I already know and either dislike or see coming, and I don't think it'd be good on a rewatch. I'm annoyed with it ended well. I like that they ended it well.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of wanted I hated Skyler so much. She irks me so much. His family irks me. Watching him make bad decisions sometimes irks me. But Better Call Saul, every step of the way I'm like, oh yeah, good idea, Saul. That'll work. And sometimes it doesn't work, but it's not because it wasn't a good idea. It's just because the world conspired against him. I also love Kim, his girl. She's
name. Great.
She's so ride or die. She's the anti-Skyler. It's like they took notes. All right, everyone hated Skyler. Let's write an anti-Skyler into this one. She's ride or die. She's like, oh, we need to drug lawyers and steal cars and only the bad people will die, right? Like she's just down.
Here's my thing about Breaking Bad. That show likes the smell of its own farts. There isn't another show that will spend 18 fucking minutes with a camera in a tailpipe, letting you watch it from the exhaust viewpoint. I can't think of another show that has 9-minute sequences where you're watching the scene unfold in the reflection of a car door handle.
Yeah, the doorknob.
Right? like this show, it's like they gave the videographers just carte blanche to do whatever they want. And they're like, I got an idea for a boring 13-minute sequence. Let's watch this whole scene play out in a fucking reflection. And that stuff bores the fuck out of me. And I think that there's a certain lack of discipline when they just praise every idea that comes from every creative person on set instead of someone saying, let's reel this shit in. You've gone too far.
I bet you could find a correlation there between whoever, how a series like that, there's different directors every time. Mm-hmm. So it'll be directed by so-and-so, next episode directed by someone different. I bet if you did a little analysis, you would find that the doorknob reflection guy was also the guy who does a scene off the shine of a shoe under a bathroom stall or something. I bet it's that same guy over.
Can we get a GoPro and a tailpipe? I mean, yeah,
they got dapped up too big time for their cinematography.
I don't know. I moved past that quickly with Breaking Bad. That show
people love the cinematography.
Yeah, I loved it the first time.
Well, that's interesting. I watched Breaking Bad once, and I can't judge it based on multiple viewings. But when I watched that, I was like, that's a perfect show. Breaking Bad was so good that I never watched Better Call Saul. And I've heard people say that it's better than Breaking Bad. And even a few of those people are trustworthy people. But I never got around to it because I was like, I never need it.
But most of them are real deviants, right?
But most of them are on PKA.
Some of them are racist.
So you know where things are going, but that doesn't seem to really take away anything. If anything, it enriches the stuff you learn because you're getting the backstory of a lot of the Mexican cartel people. And I really liked it. Watching Saul go through his transition, because in the beginning, he's trying to go the straight and narrow. Like he's gotten a little trouble before, but now he's Jimmy Hustle. He's working hard and just trying to do everything right. But the world won't let him. Like he keeps getting fucked over, despite his hard work and his diligence and his hustle. Keeps getting the raw end of the deal, and finally he's like, you know what? Fuck you guys. We'll do things my way. And some of the scams he pulls, there are a lot of scams he pulls where he's getting somebody like getting Yule out of this jam that he gets into legally, where he invents this whole narrative. He's got actors making phone calls and he's writing thousands of letters himself. He's doing all this he's creating a conspiracy of like JFK style conspiracy just to get Yule off of a charge. And those episodes are amazing. And then there's a lot of heart in that show when his downfall, because there's Breaking Bad, so there's an inevitable downfall. Like you see it coming, but it still hurts. Jimmy's doing well for a little while. Like, I love Jimmy. I love that character. I want him to win and succeed because it seems like he's a good guy at heart. It seems like the lawyers that he's up against are the real villains of the story. Obviously, there's the Mexican drug cartel who are murderers and thieves, but his brother was such a scumbag piece of shit. I hated his brother.
His brother was sometimes right if we look at it honestly.
Let me run with that. So his brother is like, don't trust Jimmy. He's a scumbag. This guy, if he becomes a real attorney, he's going to use that authority and knowledge and power for evil. Mm-hmm. So let's just cast him aside and not give him any chance to get ahead. But because he's cast aside and doesn't get a chance to get ahead, he becomes the bad guy. And then you wonder, like, would he have become the bad guy no matter what? Was his brother right the whole time, or did his brother force the situation?
A self-fulfilling prophecy. Yeah.
I could see that, but I think his brother was also largely right, where he's like, if you give him, he's like covered in his fucking crazy person blanket. Mm-hmm. And he's like, if you make him an attorney, he's going to be mailing in thousands of letters to get criminals off. And everyone's like, golly, it's so sad how far his mind has fallen. And meanwhile, he's 100% on the money. Like, Jimmy is sending those letters and then going over to his house and being like, how you doing, Chuck?
And what we don't know is if he had mentored his brother and helped him like succeed in an honorable way, would he have followed
Jimmy
that path
needed
instead?
That's fair.
No,
too.
because he followed the path. He's a coyote chewing his leg off. Don't call him a self-destructive. He did what he had to do. You know what I mean? Like his brother was the partner in a major law firm. He doesn't have to show that much nepotism to get Jimmy a fucking office and to help Jimmy through law school and to make sure Jimmy's got a bar tutor. That's what I do for my brother. Like when he tells the stories of why Jimmy is so bad, he's like, he defecated in a sunroof. It's like, dude, that sounds hilarious. That sounds hilarious.
Yeah, it's just good old-fashioned fun. So he was wrong on some points.
It's not like he's doing it every weekend. One time he had an errant shit.
An errant shit. That's what I call when like I'm in the middle of security at the airport and I'm about to have an emergency, not in a sinister way going after someone's like the convertible.
I mean, look, one time. I've never shit in a sunroof, but I can understand it.